that shot a 9 out of 10 that time. Good shot this time. Mid on is ready. Ball was gone. Successful over. 3 for 1. They look like the Doha skyscrapers. With 1 wicket down, Riyan Sharia. Courtesy Shahid Aziz. Catch taken by Daniel. Went in for his third. That's how much he's impressed his captain.
Not a bad idea. If a bowler is in a good rhythm, might as well give him the third over.
Manipal, you were down in the middle. You would be salivating had you been in any of these jerseys to bowl on this pitch.
Tap.
Yeah, there is some help for the spinners. You're right. I was telling somebody, I don't remember, I was coming back to the comp box and I was seeing that my coach, my captain,
ਟੈਬ ਆਈ ਬੈਡ ਆਈਫੋਨ ਵਾਲਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ
this time it's someone.
Carved away. Yes, it was in the air, but it found the gap. Someone came in the first boundary.
A very good wicket for the bowlers as well. Too much room outside Ostrom. There was that bounce. Smartly played by Namandeep. This is what you need to do. Keep supporting Vaibhav Suryavanshi as well. Telling somebody that my captains used to really get after me on surfaces like this because I would slide the ball, try to get a wicket, get hit for a six or something, and the captain used to come and say, "What are you doing? I just told you to bowl flat," which I couldn't do. But then I would get a wicket after a couple of balls and the things would settle down. This is the kind of a surface. You've got to know how to fly the ball. You can turn it on this surface. It's rough on top. That is how you're going to get it. You have to press with it. Keep the run rate down.
Drifted. Away for a single. Wade into his third over.
Yeah, it's very rare that a captain in T20 cricket, Irfan is the captain for Pakistan A team, that gives his bowler 3 overs in a row. But this time around, it's like Ubaid is going to get a wicket. The way he's bowling, the way he's fixing his deliveries, and probably that's why he's given him the third over.
Change of angle. Goes around the wicket this time. Right by the ears. He could hear the fins of the ball.
Effort ball. That was an effort delivery. Coming round the wicket, creating that angle to the left-hander, so that the ball in the air with that angle comes into him. This time, look at that effort. Using his shoulder.
It's happening now, and you see the body language of the bowlers and the Pakistani fielders. The spotlight has been so focused on young Vaibhav Suryavanshi that they're trying to just fluster him a little bit. Bowler this time, unpredictable. Obeid concedes only 5 in this over. 40 for 1.
rivalry. The juniors are keeping the fire alive here. After 5, 44-1, India. Vaibhav Suryavanshi started from where he left on the other day, 24 of 15. Naman is on 6. He'll be up against Daniel. What a shot. That went like a tracer bullet. Boundary of the first ball of the over.
Absolutely wonderful stroke that, making full use of the pace available on the ball. Ahmed Daniel coming in, trying to put an effort ball straight away. And on this pitch, the batters, they would love the pace on the ball. Just have a look at this, slicing it. Wasn't a bad line, but the batter creating, moving towards the leg side, allowing his arms to go through the stroke. Great connection. It's a very good start from India so far. Pakistan bowlers on occasions have erred in length and they've looked to force the issue at times.
Come back. This is the last over of the power play. Both Namantheer and Vaibhav Suryavanshi try to score as many runs as possible in this over.
Yeah, but they've been sensible. They haven't been slogging away. They've just waited for the balls to be in the right zones and also picked the correct lengths to go through with the shots. There hasn't been, an out of slog in this batting. It's been very well thought out batting so far, both from Vaibhav and Suryavanshi. Oh, sorry, Naman.
Close to play that shot, but still went for it. Would come back after the boundary of the first ball.
Young fast bowlers, every now and then they want to see one just zipping through to the keeper. Suryavanshi has come out and batted so far, starting with the boundary of the first ball. He gets into strange positions, but he's able to maintain a beautiful balance and straight flow of the bat. Wonderfully driven that. Reminds of Joe Brycing, that sort of a drive.
Also very good hands as well. Nicely bowled. Too close to play that shot.
I think they should take a clue from here. Whenever they cramp him for room and a touch on the shorter side, he hasn't looked very comfortable. So maybe there's a point to ponder upon for the bowlers, but then they need to be clever. They can't just keep giving him the odd boundary ball. The strike rate is 150 tonight, which was 350 the other day.
As they say, calmness is the biggest weapon against the moment both the teams pumped up. They all bowled well so far after being hit by a boundary of the first ball. What will Suryavanshi do now? Poor delivery. Pulled it away. Not the best of timing. You'll only get a single.
Changes of pace have not been very comfortable for the batters to contend with. Suryavanshi likes space on the ball. Look at him trying to create room, trying to free his arms. Remember, we spoke on the previous delivery about cramping him for room, and that is exactly what he's looking for. So the bowlers need to have good observations, because he is the kind of player you give him a bit and he'll take you to the cleaners.
Last ball of the power play. Namantheer on strike. Oh, what a shot! What a way to end the power play. And then brings up the 50 as well for India A. After the end of the power play, India A 50 for 1. Both the batters are on song at the moment. India A 50 for 1. Vaibhav Suryavanshi on 25, Namantheer 15 of 10. Pakistan will be desperate to break this partnership.
Saad Masood is the man being brought into the attack. He's a leg spinner. Remember? Suryavanshi is going to face him. He's a left-hander. So they're going against the matchups, but there is one thing that Saad Masood does well, and that is bowl the googly. It will be important to see how well Suryavanshi picks him from and how Saad Masood goes about his business. This may be a very, very crucial spell in the context of this game.
An outside edge. There's a chance. Surely heard some sound.
It's that sort of a game where the average power play scores at West End ICS first inning is 40, this first inning is 46, and so is the second inning score. And this was placed beautifully through the gap on the up of the batter. I think that two dots to start with, not a very frequent side playing, and the kind of form that he's
বাংলাদেশের
in.
প্রবাসী ভাইদের
This
জানাই
is a
আসসালামু
different
আলাইকুম।
game.
আপনারা যারা নিজে
Players
ডিপোজিট
always
সাইট
need to
খুঁজছেন,
think
স্ক্রিনে দেওয়া
and take
নাম্বার
good
অথবা
decisions
কমেন্ট
in
বক্সে
high
নাম্বার
pressure
দেওয়া
games.
আছে, যোগাযোগ করুন, নিজে অ্যাকাউন্ট তৈরি করুন এবং নিজেই ডিপোজিট উইথড্র
A lot
করুন।
quicker on
1
that
থেকে 2
occasion.
মিনিটের
Saw
মধ্যে ডিপোজিট
Suryavanshi
সার্ভিস পাবেন।
trying to advance down the track. Well bowled in the end.
Three good balls from Saad Masood, not giving anything away. And I'm sure the Indian batters would be observing him, making up their mind about which strokes they can play against this kind of bowling. And also getting used to the pace. All these Pakistan spinners playing today are quicker through the air. They bowl at a lower trajectory.
Googly again, but on the shorter side, and will reach the fence for 4. Picked up the googly really well, beating Sufyan Mukim in the deep.
Yeah, this is something that the Pakistan bowlers will need to avoid every over 3 or 4 good balls, and then they just let loose for a boundary, which is an easy one. Short and wide, bowling the googly, and no problems there for Naman.
And on the shorter side, straight to the fielder. Dot ball. And Amandir had a very good IPL this season for Mumbai Indians. With 252 runs, strike rate of 180 plus. Good ball again. End of a good over from Masood. Just 6 coming from it. After 7, India A 56 for 1. Four bowlers used so far by Pakistan A. Ours has been the successful one. Apart from that, Pakistan A are desperate to break this partnership here.